obviously.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have got my sister back again and we're going to infill them. Now these have only been 2 weeks.
Yeah. They've grown
What?
like mad, I know.
What?
I know.
Do you know, funny thing is, something you said to me last time, you said to me that you go swimming at least 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Which explains why you end up with so many problems with your nails. Because of the chlorine.
Oh.
So like, when you have holiday nails and you go on holiday and you're in the pool a lot and whatnot, the nails just get trashed.
Oh.
Because it's the chlorines, it's the products in the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Affect the nails.
Oh.
So
I'm not stopping swimming.
No, that's fine, but at least it explains why you always get so many problems.
Yeah.
Is because you're in and out of the pool all the time.
In and out of the pool. Ah.
But she's damaged this one because you whacked it one.
I've whacked it one, but I haven't had a really bad lift.
Don't push down on it.
I was going to show them.
No, because that makes it worse.
I know.
And it damages your nail bed then. And come on, we spend a lot of time fixing your nail beds.
I was just going to show them on the video.
No.
Okay, I won't. I've loved this set. I have loved it so much. I've been just staring at it for the past 2 weeks. So, yeah.
And your details actually have done quite well.
Yeah.
I was expecting far worse, to be fair, because I know what you like.
Yeah. They're pretty much all still there, and the effect is definitely still there, which, me with decals, they either do really well or really badly, don't they? But, yeah, I've adored this set, and it's such a different look for me.
Mm-hmm. Bam bam!
But, yeah, I've loved them.
So we're going to just infill these, basically, and we're going to put a bit of spider gel, we may put a few little crystals on.
Yeah, because these will be my holiday nails.
Yes, look, I've got my holiday nails too. Mine are much funkier than hers, though, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to Paris, so I've got to be slightly classy, I think. I think that's what Paris means. I'm not sure. I haven't been for 15 years.
I don't think I've ever been.
Have you never been to Paris?
I've never been to Paris.
I've been, Jim and I spent about 3 days there about 15 years ago, and we've been wanting to go back ever since. And now Littlen is older. We're like, right, let's go to Paris. So yeah, we're going to Paris for a week in a couple of weeks. I'm very, very excited. So yeah, a bit later on, Eleanor's going to get her nails done as well, isn't she? So
yep, which is going to come up as a separate video.
Yep.
And then, so I had a kind of theme set for her, and then she's walked in, I've seen her hair and gone, okay, we need to go different.
Ah, well, she was because you two had a chat, and it was all going to be all kind of beach and stuff. So she was like, I want
here, bring the hair. Bring
the hair. Yeah, I did this. I'm really proud.
Bring the hair.
So she's got a blue fade on the bottom of her hat, and I'm really proud of that. It's turned out really well.
Yeah.
But
so,
we
got purple and gold was the theme for her nails, and now you've given her blue mermaid hair.
Sorry.
So
I didn't realise we were purple. I just knew you were like mermaidy and beachy, so I was like...
No, because she said she wanted purple.
Oh my biscuit. Well, she didn't tell me that.
Well, you've just ruined my plan.
I'm so sorry.
So now I've got to rethink my plan, but don't worry, I've got an awesome idea. How big are these nails? Oh, yes, good. We've got something to work with. Thank God for that. So last time Eleanor was here, she was like, I cut my nails. I went...
The night before, and she didn't even tell me, because I hadn't said to her that Shona was going to do her nails for the holidays, and she trimmed them right back the night before, and I was like, oh my. But they've grown okay.
I can play like the ukulele better.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to play the ukulele when you have long nails.
It is, but you know, you've got
nails get in the way.
Yeah, but how often do you actually get your nails done?
About once a year.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the priority is get nails, not ukulele.
Yeah, and you can still keyboard with long nails.
Yes.
So you might just have to switch back to keyboard for a few weeks.
Yes, and yeah, because you're going to get 2 sets, because we've worked out we can fit you in twice during the summer holidays.
Ooh.
Chuckity pop.
Has Shona watched that?
I very much doubt Shona's watched Final Space.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really emotional.
It is on Netflix, yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and there's
emotional.
It is. It's ridiculous and
super
silly.
cute. I really like this.
Yeah, and she's still got her big boots on as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They totally go.
They totally go.
She's rocking this look. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm in the only clothes I have left because I've packed everything.
Because you packed everything to go on
and because, of course,
holiday.
we're going for a week, which means we have to pack a lot of clothes.
Yep.
And at that point, you discover that you're like, I have more work clothes than I do non-work clothes.
Yeah. And I only have enough pants for 5 days. Which is normally my one of going, I don't actually have enough pants for a whole week. Right, I need to go and buy pants.
I had that with the kids. I'm fine. Adam's fine. But the kids, it was like, are we actually going to find 7 pairs of socks? Probably not.
There's just socks lying around at my house. My house now. Because I claimed it with socks in every room.
You do put socks everywhere, which is very annoying. You've got new bits.
I've got a new bit. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? No, I haven't had plastic.
Oh, they're so sparkly.
So,
Chocolatey pop.
yeah, now I've spent ages trying to find new bits. Right? Because this...
You've been chatting about new bits for
Yeah,
ages.
so this is my usual bit,
Love that bit.
which is fine. It's a medium bit, so it's not great for getting off all of your length, which is why it takes us a while. But I love this bit. Okay, and the reason is, so this one that I've managed to find is the coarse bit. Okay, so look at the teeth on that.
Oh, monster.
Now, if I
That's
show
like,
you...
that's a pineapple there, isn't it?
So the problem I have is that a lot of the bits, they have the wrong teeth grooves for me. All right, so this is the set I brought. Oh, there's loads of different ones. So if you look at this one, can you see how it's got like flat? They're like little
Yeah.
rectangles and they go in a particular direction.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So what
fine
happens
if you're
when you go
right-handed, but it doesn't work when you go
I was
left-handed.
going to say, what happens when you go in, like, yeah, because
Exactly.
two
I
directions.
can't use it on both hands because I have to do
Yeah.
left-handed
for you.
and right-handed, right? So these are great for some people,
Yep.
you know, and if I'm doing your nails, this possibly would work fine.
Yep.
But I didn't want them, and they all come like this, and I want them like this. It's a completely different groove pattern.
Yeah, so it goes in both directions. You can see that it's more symmetrical.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that's what I was looking for.
And it took forever to find.
Yes.
But you do get a cute little case.
I do.
That one looks like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, so this one is the one you're supposed to use for infills. And I tested it on myself because I always test all
Yep.
of my stuff on myself first. And this bit right at the bottom doesn't seem to do anything.
Which is exactly where you want it to get to with an infill, surely.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I mean. So this bit doesn't do anything. So when you're infilling, like where you've got... So if I'm doing that across your nail, because this bit isn't doing anything, it's not touching your nail. It's this bit that's doing all the work.
Yeah, so you're just going to end up with a weird ridge instead of it actually taking off the product where you want it to. Well, that's useless.
No, because you don't want it to take product here because there's no product here.
No, but you do want it to take product there.
Yeah, so if you do it there, can you see where the teeth will come? So
Yeah.
it's a finer tooth. You see how it goes from finer to coarser?
Oh, yeah.
So it's coarser here. Now this may be one of the little 5-way bit ones where they're supposed to get bigger and smaller and you adjust how you use it to get the... But I can't be asked with that, basically. It's a simple answer to that one. I cannot be pooped with that. This one I tried, but it's too big. It's too big. So this is the usual one that I use on you.
Ah, I was going to say, it looks similar to that one, but yeah, there's a big difference in size.
There is a big difference in size, and I couldn't get on with that one at all. Simple ball bit, that's fine, but these ones also came in.
Oh.
This one frightens me a little bit.
Yeah, you look like you could do some serious damage to someone.
But you know
with
when
that.
you get a load of skin right down the side,
Yeah.
that can work quite well in there for a needle bit.
Ah, cool.
And this bit, instead of using a ball bit, I found that worked really well.
Oh, cool. So we'll give that one a go today
give
and
that
see
one a
how
go.
that one works.
So I'm still going to stick with this one, which is the usual one. But you can see the grit difference, right? So this one is a really fine.
Yeah.
You see how there's virtually nothing on that.
Yeah. So it's really gentle to take things off.
Whereas you look at that one and it's coarser.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the one I'm going to be touching your nail plate with and getting the cuticle
Yeah.
here off. And this is the one that's going to go round the top to get rid of the dead skin.
Yeah. Yeah, and see how it all works.
Yeah. So that's a safety bit and that's a coarse. And then I've got this one as well. So this is the same grit as this one, but you can now see the difference of how used this one is.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I was saying to you, it's taking me a lot longer because I need a new bit.
Yeah.
Now you think this bit is done really well.
It feels like you've had that one for ages and ages.
Yeah. So this is the new one. But of course it doesn't have that barrel at the top.
Rounded end, yeah.
But that's fine because that's the one I'm doing.
When you're stripping off, isn't it? So you're
No, that's the one I'm doing when I'm stripping off because it's the big tooth.
Sorry, you've been using that one for stripping off, so I was thinking that would be the replacement, but yeah.
No, because I needed a coarser one, but I needed one that had the right grooves.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. I bought ones, but they were the wrong grooves.
Oh, sorry.
Just throw me all over the place.
No, just hit your lamp.
I know.
Ah.
So yeah, so now you can see what I mean.
Yeah.
Between a brand new one,
yeah, and a well-worn.
a coarser one, and one that's been well used. So this is the one we're going to go with today because I'm not stripping back the whole of your nails.
No.
So this is the one I'm going to use for removal when I'm doing everything.
When we're doing
this one we're just
complete
infilling,
change.
so we don't want to take a lot off.
Nope.
Okay. And like I say, I've got a new cuticle bit to try on you.
Yeah. And we'll see how it goes. And of course they're super sparkly, which just makes everything better.
Absolutely. But yeah, I thought I'd keep this one out so I could show you.
Yeah.
Because you're
show
always
the
asking me
difference.
about bits, and I thought it's really hard to explain what I
Yeah.
mean. So this is the other one, which also can be used for infills.
Yeah.
And that's quite a nice bit as well. Which I may use that one actually, because I haven't used that one for ages.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't remember the last time you used that one on me.
No. So this, when I got a coarse one, that is what came.
Whoa.
And I went, no.
No, that's scary looking.
Yeah. I used that on my... And I literally, after the first stroke, I was like, nope, nope, nope.
That looks like it's just going to just take everything all at once.
Yeah. And that was the other bit that came with this first set.
Yeah.
So this is the Melody Susie set, but you see the grooves on that, and I was like, I don't want to use that on somebody's cuticles.
No, they look, compared to like these ones that you use on my cuticles, that's really coarse.
Yes. And I don't like that. Obviously my little mushroom, which I use quite a lot. But again, I'm falling out of love with the mushroom, to be honest.
Oh.
And then that was a little ball bit.
That is a
Beast.
Whoa.
That is a beast. Yeah.
I mean, that's when you, I mean, even stroking them, you're like, yeah, and that's like a super coarse one, and you're still like, yeah. That's sharp.
Yep.
That's not, whoa.
Yeah.
Maybe that's for like if you've got like ram's horn toenails and you want to like take the whole thing off at once.
A
or
lot
something.
of people do use those to strip people's nails back.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, please don't do that with me because that's
I
scary.
would never do that with you.
Ugh.
So yeah, so then we got like a buffer. It's like a pumice stone, basically that.
Yeah.
And then the little,
Just to get all the dust out. And
yeah,
things,
which I
I'm
never see the
guessing.
point of that. Just use a brush; it's much quicker.
Yep.
Although I do like that because it does tickle.
Yeah.
You want to play with that, I can tell.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You told me it was going to tickle and play around my cuticles, and you know I like that, so I'm like, yay, let's do that. That sounds like fun.
So yeah, so these, yeah, like I said, I like this one, which is good.
So who was, sorry, you said the blue ones are Melody Susan. Who are these?
Those were just from Amazon.
Cool.
I will find the link and I'll pop them in the description
Cool.
for anybody that.
Hello. Okay, cool.
So,
Did you come
there
over
we
here
go.
to talk to me about anything in particular?
Well, I'm going to come off and I'm just going to go and file her nails down now. Now that I've had a 15-minute discussion about nail bits.
Which is
because-
going to be really helpful for someone.
Exactly.
So that's fine.
Exactly. Yeah, I thought I'd make the point as I've just bought some new bits.
Holder.
That's a fancy holder thing. That's my nail drill.
It's a fancy holder thing.
Awesome. I'll be back in a minute.
Bye.
And we are back. Did you like your tickle?
I
Your
did.
tickles.
I did.
So yeah, this one's come off a lot.
Yeah.
But apart from that, all the rest of them are fine.
Yeah.
Why is that? Oh yes, because it's only been 2 weeks.
Yes.
And you are a 2-weeker.
I know, but we can't always make that happen with
To be honest, I couldn't deal with it every 2 weeks, so, you know, we'll just go for 3.
Yeah, and just life happening and so forth.
Yeah, people just keep wanting to see me.
I know, how dare they?
Yeah, but do you know what? It's like we had COVID where we didn't see anybody.
And now it's everyone.
And
all
now
of the
everybody
time.
wants to see us all. And it's like, I just want a weekend to myself.
You've caught my cuticle somewhere there.
Yep.
I was like,
I think that's when you sneezed.
Oh, was it? Sorry. I didn't feel you do it, like, at the time.
No, but there was one that I was doing it and then you sneezed.
Yeah. Unexpected sneeze.
And I would, yeah.
At least I managed to turn over that way instead of sneezing on you, so.
Well, yeah, that's some perks, but you know,
I had no warning it was happening.
No, which obviously if you knew, I would have stopped doing what I was doing.
Yeah. If I'd known it was happening with more than no notice, I would have gone, yip. And you would have been like, what? At which point it would have been fine.
Yarp.
Cool. So the normal dehydrator, acid-free primer.
Yep.
You've seen us before. You know this is the drill. And if you haven't seen us before, go find some of the others.
Or, well, they don't need to because you're explaining it as we're going anyway.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Bravo you.
Thank you.
Is you feeling all technical and special now?
Yeah, I am. I do knowing me. I do a knowing of things.
So I'm going to use the CJP Max Ultra Adhesion, not Max Adhesion.
That's Naio.
Yeah, I know.
Because CJP is the bomb for my nails.
I don't know. I mean, Naio did well as well. It's just now we found one that we can just.
CJP works even better. I have so much less lifting with CJP than I did with Naio. And glitter bells didn't work at all, did it?
No.
We tried that and that did not work. So it's yeah. Oh, you coming to watch? We're just starting. So we've done all the prep work and everything. Eleanor's come to join us. And
oh, I love it when it does that. And you just like scoop it up and it's so satisfying.
yeah. Yeah, you like the bead pickup. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no acrylics for you though, Mrs.
No, you're too little.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you're 11.
I mean, in fairness, I was 13 when I started having my nails done.
Were you really?
Yeah.
I didn't realise you were that young.
Yeah.
Wow.
13 or 14, something like that.
Still older than you are now.
Yes. Also, the fact that you would not look after them.
Nope.
You know, and it's, you know, cost of products, this, that and the other. I mean, at least when I was having my own nails done, I had a Saturday job and I was paying for my own nails.
Yarp.
I mean, even back then it was like £15 a set.
Yeah.
So what's H5?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks, Eleanor.
I think that's the 15 quid's a lot of money rather than that. Oh, that's cheap.
No, I thought she was like, yeah, because that's you're old, basically.
No. She's just like 15 quid's a lot of money.
Yeah, even back then.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, I am not young.
You're younger than me. You're still my little baby sister.
I know.
13 what? No, 10. No, because she didn't have any of the M&Ms. I didn't have any M&Ms. See?
Oh, bless you. Really did get it, didn't you?
Only because I told you.
You really
Yeah.
whacked that. You can see it there.
Yeah. I did think I'd cracked my nail underneath. I can't even remember what I did, but you know when you hit it and it hurts for several days and you're just like, I had to look and I was like, I couldn't see that I'd cracked the nail underneath, but flipping heck, it hurt.
Oh my god.
Hey, at least I didn't split the nail underneath. Could have been worse.
If you finish with your drinks,
So we are putting a clear layer down. Why?
So, because sometimes the acrylic colours can stain your nail plate, so you put the clear layer down to form a barrier for the colour, and also because the colours do not have the strength that the clear does in, so by putting it above and below, so below what she's doing now and then above when she caps, that provides extra strength to the nails so that they don't get damaged.
No.
Bugger. I thought I had it.
You did well, but that's not why we put a... So you could just put the coloured nail on and just cap on top. So you're right in the fact that the coloured powders are not strength powders, so you have to cap them.
Yeah.
Because that provides the strength. The reason we put a clear layer down on the bottom is to protect your nail plate from the colour, but also because we are using different brands.
Oh.
So it's the sandwich technique. So I can use a CJP clear base.
Yeah.
Naio
in the
middle, cap with the CJP clear.
I was almost there.
You were almost there.
I was almost
you really
there.
were. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
See, she does listen to me.
I do.
Sometimes.
I do. So, and as we know, with like Fiji waves from Naio Nails, it will stain your nail plate.
Oh, yes.
So some colours seem to be really prone to that, don't they? And others are fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fiji waves is a particularly, I mean, even with a clear layer, we've had it on both of us go through to the nail plate, haven't we? And be like, where's my nail greenie?
Yeah, I remember that surprise when I was like, what the hell is going on? And I honestly thought she had got a greenie on her nail.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nope, it's not.
It's not. Oh, there we go. I nearly did good explaining, but not quite.
You did. It was beautiful.
What a demolition.
So I've never quite understood this. Why can you not mix and match the monomer and the acrylic powder, like with different brands?
So the theory behind it is that because the monomers and the acrylic powders are made to match each other. Mm-hmm. You don't know if the chemical format in the other monomer that you're using matches the one you're putting on.
Okay. So it's just every single brand might be slightly different and it might react slightly differently.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it also doesn't, for your insurance purposes as well, if you're mixing and you're not doing it properly, then if somebody did have an allergic reaction or whatever, that could cause a problem.
Cool. Cheers. I've never understood. I'm like, I know it's a hard and fast rule, but I didn't know why.
Yeah.
This colour is so beautiful.
Have you scored yet, Daddy?
Yes.
I am loving these metallics.
So you and not Simon. By the way, that is how you spell Simon.
Cool. So I'm going to have almost like an ombre with a marble. Yeah.
This is 2 people for 3.
Well, don't forget I'm going to put some gems on as well.
Nearly.
Did I tell you I worked out what I was allergic to?
No.
So, you know, last year I was saying I wasn't sure if I was having a problem with CJP.
Yes.
And I couldn't work out what was causing my problem.
And then you thought it was CJP, and then you thought it might be hand sanitizer.
Yeah, so hand sanitizer was a problem, but obviously we're not really using that as much these days. And of course I found the ones that were fine. And so I haven't changed my hand sanitizers, you know, everything is still as I was. But I've started to get the tingling again.
Okay.
And I worked out what it was.
Ah.
Sun cream.
Oh.
What is the only thing that I use during this time of year that I don't use any other time?
Yeah.
Sun cream. And the kids' sun cream, because normally I get... So normally I get the baby one.
Yeah.
It's really sensitive because that works fine for the kids. But I bought one for my face that was like a factor 50 and, you know, all of that. So it's a completely different formula.
Yeah.
That's what was doing it.
Oh.
Because I hadn't used it for a little while and the tingling had stopped, and Oliver decided to sun cream himself, but using the wrong stuff. He used my stuff. Mm-hmm. And so I was trying to rub it in for him because, honest to God, he looked like Frosty the Snowman. You know, he couldn't have put any more on there if he tried.
Mm-hmm. He was well covered.
Oh, he was well protected that day, that's for sure. And, as soon as I'd done it, my hand started to play up.
And you were like,
I was like, that would explain it.
You completely missed it.
Yeah, I did.
See, it still looks like you've got a marble on there.
Yeah, still looks fab.
That was really sick.
You did do the most beautiful marbles.
Yes. We definitely like the smaller bead method. That worked really well.
I mean, one of them, I think you put like 12 tiny beads on, but the marble was insanely beautiful. It was like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, whereas normally you'd use like maybe 5 or 6 beads. And yeah, because it was boiling that day, wasn't it?
Yes, thank God it is not that hot today.
No aircon today needed.
Although we discovered, so basically to have my aircon running for about 6 hours, it cost me about £4 in electric.
Was that during the 2 really hot days?
Yeah, and you're going, do you know what? I can cope with £4 because at least we're not dying.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, that's totally fine by me. In fact, I think my tumble dryer cost more than that, so.
Yeah, even on those 2 really hot days, even in our cave of a house, it was 28 degrees. And our house is like, it's a timber framed, it's tiny, but it's timber framed 1600s, tiny windows, really thick, bits of it are watland up, you know, it's a cave. It's permanently like 16 to 20 degrees, summer or winter. And even our house got up to 28 that day.
Well, even with the aircon on, we couldn't get down past 31.
Really?
Yeah.
Jim and I were dying, absolutely dying. So.
Oh yeah, Adam's daddy, yeah, so. Yeah, we basically, we got our Star Trek friends and we've all got Rocket League, and we decided to have a voice night.
Yeah.
Instead of just normal chatting, we decided to have like a Rocket League voice night.
Yep.
So 4 of us were playing on it. So,
and I know how good you are at Rocket League.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
We are both so bad.
So funny. We had a right laugh, and it really was just what was needed, you know.
Yeah. Fun night.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, because we were doing that during the lockdowns, weren't we? Because we couldn't see each other, so we were doing like once or twice a week. We were doing like Rocket League afternoon. Yeah, me and Shona are terrible at it.
Yes.
We're hilariously bad.
You scored a goal.
I did score a goal.
Did you? Yeah. Nice.
It was only 1. The rest of the time, I think I was going backwards.
Hey, you managed to find reverse. Well done.
I did.
How long until you can end up?
And I didn't spend the whole time on the ceiling either, so, you know.
That's always good.
How long are you going to be into the break on that?
20 minutes.
Okay, I might go and get some fuel quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it needs to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the 2 colours are metallic gold and I want to say berrylicious.
Yep.
Yeah, berrylicious.
I just said that.
That's what I thought. That's what you thought. I thought I'd double check for the people listening in who wanted to know, ooh, what is that fabulous kind of metallic-y red colour? I'd be like, hey, this is it.
Bye.
Really not sure why he needed to announce it, but he's happy, so it's all good.
Meh.
Meh. No.
Nope.
I did knowing that time.
You did, well done.
I'm being kind of helpful apart from not having bendy fingers again.
Yeah.
Yeah. The kids are all playing Rocket League at the moment because it's kind of drizzling on and off today.
Oh crap, is it?
Yeah.
I put a wash on.
Yeah, it's not drizzling hard. But
Yeah, I think they're making up the excuse to come inside, to be perfectly honest.
yeah. No, as we were coming over it was drizzling on and off as well, so
Alex, could you invite me for a headset and party?
No.
Headset. Because we need to talk to each other. We need to talk to each other, Mommy.
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got Eleanor and Jim as referees, they'll be fine.
Alex.
Oh, you wait till you see the cake I've got.
More
Just
cake.
send me the slug.
Karen and Edwin arrived with a cake yesterday as well. And we went to the Steamhouse Bakery and because we were like, oh, no cake, so we'll go to the Steamhouse Bakery and get donuts for everyone because it's, you know, it's Littland's birthday, hence getting the nails done in a couple of days.
It's not my party, it's Alex's.
You're now the party.
It's like, oh, so we got more cake. Is this Eleanor cake or is this normal cake?
This is Eleanor cake. She's got a Sammy the Sloth. I've got a birthday cake that looks like a sloth.
Awesome,
Yes,
because sloths are cool.
yes. And she would like it. So I was like,
Yes.
yep, that's good. We shall go with that.
Yep, and then she's having a birthday party with a couple of friends on Tuesday. So on Monday, I need to bake a cake for that. So we are going to be fully caked up this week, which is epic. Because
Could you
if in
tell
doubt,
Alex
more cake.
to invite me for a party?
Exactly.
Like a headset party.
Why would you not have more cake?
It's
Just
always the answer. What do you need? You need a cup of tea and a bit of cake.
Yep.
Wait.
And then
And a
everything
good
is...
natter and right the world.
Yeah, and then everything is fine. Just with the universe.
Invite more.
There you go.
So are your kids broken up now?
Thank you.
In pieces.
I mean, they still look vaguely intact to me, but
Yeah,
yeah,
school's done.
school's done.
Hi, Alex.
I'll be spending more time in the office.
But it's not as though you have peace and quiet in the house when the kids are at home.
It's bad enough when Adam's at home.
Hello, once I can hear you.
Yeah, I Eleanor will end up playing quite a lot of Stardew Valley while Jim and I are working.
Okay, Eleanor?
Can they hear you?
I can't hear Eleanor.
Well, I'll go try and sort that bit out. But at least you're in a party.
I don't know how he has the patience to do all of this. Like trying to set up 3 kids who are like herding cats on different computer systems to play a game together. He's just like going up and down and up and down and up and down the stairs.
I'm not getting involved.
No, I don't. I'll just confuse matters. I hug your hand because I like you, friend. Yeah.
You've run out of things to say now, haven't you?
For the time being. I was like, well, we've talked about holiday, we've talked about house moves, we've talked about lots of things while we were filing. So, yeah, now I'm a bit like, huh. So, Have you ever been in temperatures that hot before? You must have, actually, because you've been to Egypt.
I can't.
Yeah, but it's a different kind. Yeah, it was 40 in Egypt,
Yeah.
but
And
we were on a
Miami,
boat, so yeah.
I'd
But
imagine
again,
Miami must have been a bit
No, because we
sticky.
went to Florida. We landed in Miami, but we drove to Florida.
Right. Yeah.
But the difference is they're geared up for those temperatures. So
was
in
like
America,
aircon
there was
everywhere.
aircon everywhere.
Okay.
So it was fine. In fact, the only time we really died was the walk from the hotel to the beach. And then we're in the sea, so it's like, it's all fine.
Yeah.
Egypt, we were on a boat.
So you had the river breeze.
So we had the river breeze, so it wasn't...
Okay.
And it's a different heat.
I said I've never been in that temperature before in my life, and it was just even just walking up to the post office, because Jim and I were obviously still working in it, and
Hi, Eleanor. Can you hear
just
me?
walking up to the post
To
office.
speed. Yeah,
And
I
I
done it
was,
again.
I was just covered in sweat just walking up there, and I was like flipping it. And I thought, well, how do other places handle this?
They have aircon units. They don't, you know, you think
And the
most...
houses are built differently to be
And they
okay
have
with
siestas,
it,
so they're
and-
not out in when it's really hot. So they're in their houses having a kip in an air-conditioned house.
And you've got houses that are designed to handle that level of heat as well, instead of ours, which are designed to be like, keep everything warm and dry.
Yeah, we have brick-built houses because, you know, it's generally cold and wet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's like, even in our little cave of a house, it was boiling. And I was like, our house only normally gets... You know what our house is like? It's like, you pretty much have a jumper on year round inside our house. It's a cave.
Yeah.
Unless we've got the fire on.
I don't think you've ever put the fire on.
We've never put the fire on when your kids have been around, no.
can hear
I
you.
don't trust them not to try and sit in it.
They're not that bad.
They were when they were younger. Just trying to stop them from yeeting themselves down the stairs because we've got no stair rail was a laugh.
What's going on?
When
Yeah,
they were
but I nearly
younger.
throw myself down those stairs because they're just dodgy bloody stairs.
Yeah.
I can hear you guys.
And weirdly, those stairs were put in considerably newer than the rest of the house.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
They're only like 100 years old instead of 400 years old.
No, sorry.
It's a crazy house.
Alex, could we do a rumble?
Part of me will be sorry to see it go,
Yeah,
but part of me
rumble's
is totally ready to move into something a bit more
I will
normal.
not be sorry to see it go
No.
because I quite like my head.
Cheers.
I mean, even I bash my head in bits of it, and I'm only 5 foot. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't go upstairs in your house for the simple reason that I would have to come down the stairs on my arse. Because I can't manage your stairs. They're just ridiculous. I have to duck in places that I don't nut myself.
Yeah. I mean, you have to duck just to get through the front door.
Yeah.
Most people do.
Alex, could we do rumble?
Yeah, it's a tiny house. But it served us well. Until it didn't.
Yay.
Yeah.
Eh?
But the lady who's moving in, she's really excited to live there, and
Good.
yeah, like she's really excited to be living in a really old house with all the, you know, madness that comes with it. So, which we were at the time.
No.
So, yeah.
There you go. We're cooking on gas today.
We are flying. It's like 2 hours since I've arrived, and we've had a chat and had a wee and a coffee, and my nails are close. It's like, whoa.
Who likes my carrot?
No shit today, dude.
No, we're on it. We're
Like
on it.
I'm on it like a carb on it.
Well, the thing is, you've got me to do and you've got Eleanor to do, and then you want us to go away because of you've then got packing and things to finish.
No,
so-
I've done all the packing. All the packing is done.
Whoa.
Everything is done.
Everything is done.
Everything is done. It's more a case of I need to get these 2 sets of nails, and once I've done these, then my holiday begins.
Yes. Woohoo.
Name the car.
And also, I'm like, at some point, the fact that I've had 0 sleep
Is going to catch
is
up.
going to hit me like a train,
5
and I need to get these done
joins us.
before that happens. Also, the fact that there wasn't a lot of damage and we're doing a very simple redesign helps matters as well.
Yep.
And I'm not fighting heat.
Nope. Nope, it's lovely.
Or
It's
shit
like
under your nails.
Nope. Haven't really been in the garden because there's not a lot I can do at this point. One, it's been boiling, and two, there's just not a lot I can do. And yeah. The next one will probably be pretty bad because we're almost certainly, before I see you next, we'll have, it'll have been 3 weeks, and we'll probably, fingers crossed, have moved house. So
yeah, but you're having a full strip off anyway, so
am I? Is my next one a full strip off? Normally we do 3. We do
yeah, but I'm working on the basis they're going to be absolute shit filled. So
absolutely trashed. Yeah.
Excuse my language. I've thrown 3 times now in a row. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, I can't imagine they're going to stand up very well to moving house. So
yeah. So I'm like, no, and I've got something funky that's going to happen.
Ooh. 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 Yeah.
That's what you're going with next. Not that you have a choice in the matter. That's what you're going with.
They're like properly witchy colours. They're like purple and green and sparkly. Like, yeah.
Well, on the basis that by the time that video's going to be going up, I think we're kind of
Heading towards Halloween?
yeah. Yeah, we are.
Yep.
So I'm like, yeah.
No, because I would just press down.
But we know I don't really do Halloween, so I'm really bored with all the themed nails. But I'll give you those kind of vibes.
Yeah. Cool. I like that. You're like, I'm not giving you a choice. I want to do this, and this is what you're having. And I'm like, well, they're my colours. I'm
Exactly.
Good with
I
that.
put them together, and it's like that just
That
screams Sula to me.
screams
So
Sula. I'm like, yeah, you've just shown me that, and I'm like, yep, that's totally me.
which if you'd gone, I'd be like, no, that's not working.
Yeah.
But on the basis you were like, woo! I'm like, yep, okay, good.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
Sorry. Oh.
Yeah, shush.
You're shushing so loudly they can probably hear you upstairs, dude.
Without the headphones on.
Yeah.
Can we start slumbering now?
Yeah, I haven't even been watching anything interesting.
I've watched Halo.
Yeah?
Sorry, I don't
Yeah, I really
We
like
don't
that actually.
have that, so... Was it good?
I'm really liking it.
Okay.
I know the fans didn't like it. But I
have
liked
you played a lot of Halo?
Adam did.
Yeah.
So I
you
watched
kind of like,
it.
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah. But I really like.
Sorry, I don't know when her controller's finished. Am I upstairs?
Ooh, sassy.
Yeah, because they show Master Chief's face. That's all I know about it. And I'm like, what?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, which people were like, but he's got a good face. I don't mind looking at Master Chief in the slightest, thank you.
Okay.
I could hear you the whole time, Eleanor.
And I like the way that they've done it. So sometimes, like, you're in his head cam.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see his kind of reaction to other things that are going on. And sometimes you can see what he can see.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is very much more, a bit more personal to him and his storyline and his evolution, which if he was in a mask the whole time, you wouldn't get that connection.
I'm going to raise you The Mandalorian.
I haven't watched it.
Okay. So in that, for all but about 10 seconds of the first season, he is in a mask, and you still completely get his emotions, his reaction to things, his story, his everything's. And the guy who plays him, I want to say Pascal something, I can't quite remember. You completely and utterly get it, and he's in a mask. I would also say V for Vendetta. again, in a mask for all but about 10 seconds of the movie, and you totally, again, get his feel. So I think it's possible to do it without giving it such a central point to a character. You don't necessarily need to see without the mask.
No, but I like that he doesn't.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I know nothing.
Because I wasn't going to watch it to start with, and then I was watching a bit of what Adam was watching, and I thought, oh, actually, I'm quite liking the look of this. So we actually went back and started from the beginning again, so that I could watch it properly.
Yeah. So I played a bit of Halo, but I know there's lots of people who are like full-on nerd about it. I've got the games like full-on nerd about, and I'm like, yeah, it's all right.
But that's just it. You see, I'm not bothered about the game side of things. I'm just watching it as a show.
Yeah, and it worked for you as a show.
I like the show, yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that, you know, you've got Kai, who, you know, you get to see her kind of transition as well, which... Again, if they, do you know what? It's a bit like, you know, when you go to like places like Disney World or whatever, and you've got the characters dressed up in the thingies, and then their movements are always exaggerated because they have to make it look, you see an expression or something, but it always looks wrong.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about characters who are just in, you know, full on costume, if you like.
Okay.
Because, so if you've got like a character like in Witcher where you had the Beast, right? It worked because the CGI worked, that they did the facial expressions, things like that. So he was all, you know, dressed up. You couldn't tell that was the same character, but it worked. But when you've got a full-on mask on in full body armour as well, you can't actually see anything. So then you have to exaggerate the...
Yeah, and I'd say, and that goes with the character for V for Vendetta, because he is a very theatrical character anyway.
Yes,
so
a bit like Phantom of the Opera.
Yes, completely and utterly, and it works within the character. You have to watch the first season of The Mandalorian, because then you see that done incredibly well. I mean, the second season of The Mandalorian is just amazing. I would happily rewatch The Mandalorian again. In fact, whenever they release a season 3, I will rewatch the whole thing because it's freaking amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit of file abuse there from my sister. Because I'm just losing the will with this hand. I don't know what it is.
It's just not bending, is it?
No.
So, yeah.
I'm even distracting you talking and you're still...
Yeah. Yeah, I was screaming at the telly in the last couple of episodes of season 2 of The Mandalorian. I was just, oh man, I was properly screaming at the telly. It was brilliant.
But he does have his full get-up on in various parts of it as well.
Okay.
He's not out of get-up all the time.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a nice mix, because the bits when he's got his helmet on is when it should do. And the bits when I actually want to relate to the character and I want to see his facial expressions, then he's not got his mask. So yeah, it works well for me and I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah.
Like I say, he's also
really fancy pants looking. I don't know. Wibble, 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 wibble. I don't know. Hi, I like you. I'll give you the middle finger. That was the facial expression of I'll give you the middle finger if you don't pay attention.
It's like, do you like your cuticles? Come here then.
Sorry. Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But there's so much lore to Halo that I can imagine why fanboys are a bit like, But anything where you're trying to convert it to a TV series, where you're trying to convert a video game like The Witcher, or a huge book series like The Wheel of Time, you have to make edits and change things so that it works within the different format. So, and I think a lot of times people think, oh, it should stick to it directly, and it's like, but that doesn't work for a different format.
Yep.
You know, even comic to series or film needs adaptations, and you think they're in many ways quite similar visual mediums, and you're like, no, it still needs adaptation. And yeah, there is always that thing with the fanboys of like, oh, it should be the same, and you're like, it doesn't work within a medium. You have to have edits and changes, and that's okay so long as they're done respectfully. You know, Jim and I had a major disagreement about that with Wheel of Time, where I thought, yes, they'd made some fairly major edits and changes, but I thought it still worked within the world. And Jim was like, no. You did attack that one.
That was the one that was already attacked.
Yeah, it was the one that was already attacked, I know. And it attacked some more. Poorly fingers. Thank you. You know, Eleanor's going to say, ow, ow, ow. She's going to say, ow, so much to you.
Yeah, even though I don't actually attack her in the slightest.
No,
I mean,
she just says,
it's a buffer, for God's sake. You can't get lighter than a buffer.
She just says ow whenever anything's a strange feeling, and she doesn't mean ow, and it drives you up the wall, because then when she actually says ow when she's hurt, you're just like, oh yeah, that just feels funny, and you don't realise she actually proper kiddie cried wolf sometimes. You're like, you don't actually mean ow, use a different word. And she's like, what word am I supposed to use? And I'm like, I don't know, but not ow. Just pick something else. Don't know. Yeah, because Halo's on Paramount.
We're watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which is also brilliant.
I mean, you're such a Trekkie.
Yeah, but I didn't like Discovery.
Discovery was weird.
You know, I didn't like Discovery at all, whereas this
I mean,
is back
Enterprise
to...
was weird, but I enjoyed the first few seasons of Enterprise within, even though it was a weird take on the Trek universe, I still quite enjoyed it. But yeah, Discovery was...
wrong.
It was a very strange... Picard, I watched the first season of that, loved that.
I
Absolutely.
prefer the second season, I think.
I haven't seen the second season.
But it's still...
It was respectful, and it had a lot of fan service in, but it was also its own thing within the universe, and it was different to everything else. And I really enjoyed Picard.
Yes and no. My issue is the fact... Do you want me to use the little...
Yes! Do the floof! Do the floof!
Do the floof.
I like the floof.
Is that like a new dance craze?
No. Never.
What are we doing?
Oh, it tickles. It tickles so good.
What?
Ah.
I thought you were doing mug shop. No, because you said we were doing one.
It almost sounds like when you're cleaning your teeth. But it tickles. Yay. Doing the little butt wiggles of happiness.
I'm making no comment. It's completely not necessary, this step, but if it makes my sister happy, so be it.
Adam's back. Petrol collected.
£102.
You broke the £100 barrier.
I hit 99 limit and I had to refill. And then it was only like an extra 2 and a bit litres.
What?
Yeah.
No, just.
I didn't realise, because I know the tank goes up to like 60 litres plus, and I was just like, I knew I had some in there, but I weren't sure what kind of limit.
Yeah. I was like, you went over 100. Psychologically, how can you go over 100?
I could have literally hit it out.
Oh, you've just floofed me and now you're going to dust me again.
Sometimes it needs to happen so it's a full.
Yeah, I'm just not.
And it's let me go.
A couple of the cuticles, you're just a bit like,
I just want to get. Well, normally I do it with this.
Yay!
I just want to just because I can't help myself.
that's fine. I sit here for as long as it takes and you deny me piddle breaks until you're happy. And that's the way it goes.
Well, I'll leave that one alone.
Thank you.
Yeah, but sometimes it's when you dust then and you're like going, actually there's a bit there, and I know I'm just peculiar.
Hey, you need to be happy with it in your head as well. That's important.
Yeah, because normally that's the first thing I do is go around with this,
Yeah.
and I didn't because I forgot. Huh?
It's still better now.
Like a salad.
No. What time did I have to do that this morning?
I just saw the chives and all that, and then something just popped in my head.
And then there's all the biscuits as well.
Are you singing a cheese song there, Adam?
Apparently so. Yeah, so there's all the cheeses, and yeah, we got some of the tortilla chips that you guys like. There's a pack already open, which I think you've got.
Yes, I have. Don't you worry.
Oh, sorry.
I hate to do
No cheese till your nails are finished.
Okay.
3 children. Thanks.
Chips.
And then a bit more.
Right.
Oh, I love those potato chips. Spider gel does whatever a spider gel does. Look at that, it's freezing. Spider gel.
It's just because it's been sat for a little while, so we just give it a stir up.
Ooh, look at those.
And now you get to see the actual colour of it.
Nom, 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 nom.
Marshmallows.
I don't know why it looks edible. I mean, it's completely not the kind of colour that a human being should be eating, but
Oh, wait, bump it away.
spider gel, spider gel.
If that guy didn't hit me out the way, I could have scored. Ali, it doesn't matter if it was close. Luckily, it didn't go into the goal. What about if it went to the goal? Look. It went to the goal.
Yeah, shiny.
Yeah, I had spike ball.
Different shapes. Directions, not shapes.
Do you want to make any more noise there, love?
Oh, I can make more if you like.
We know. You are totally capable of making more noise.
Demolition.
I need my lamp. That's what I'm forgetting.
You do. I do.
You're done after this game, Tom, because you're coming down for the food.
No. Yeah, I fixed it, Alex.
You're going to have all the yummy food there. That's a bit dodgy, don't you?
I just turned round and Adam's
Put your hand in the lamp. Okay.
As though you did not already know that I have a filthy mind.
No, I know.
Adam's
To be fair,
playing with the baguette.
When I do that, I always think of the
No
same.
way.
Yeah. Woo!
No.
Oh. Shoulder.
Has it been better since you've seen Chiz though?
To be fair, the first week was really bad. I mean, it's not just my shoulder; it's here as well.
Yeah.
No, I thought actually it's probably made it worse, but it's calmed down again now.
Yeah. And is it an improvement now?
Yeah, it's better. It's not as noticeable as much.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, especially when you've had an injury for a while, it is painful, isn't it? When you go to the physio.
Wood.
Ooh.
Well, I'll take it this was the upgrade, was it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's it from?
What?
Upgrade from what?
The basic one I normally buy.
I always like it when you get random upgrades.
Yeah, you just need to tell them that you want substitutions.
Mm.
Whenever I do, like the click and collect, if it's like it's not available, system sometimes puts some really weird shit on there. Like it's not an upgrade. That's not actual anywhere near replacement.
Yeah.
You want ice cream, and then you give them a bag of ice. It's got ice in it. But the problem is that the system learns, but then if someone accepts that substitution,
It says, oh yeah, that's fine.
It's acceptable,
Yeah.
which is not really helpful.
No.
Alex,
I'll give it a rest for you.
stop hitting me.
Sticky.
Have you not finished your game yet?
Top coat? Oh.
Yes, just on
Yeah.
top.
So she's put a chi gel on, and then so it sticks to the bottom, and then she puts her top coat on, and then she puts her gems on, and then top coats again.
Nope.
No, I know you don't top coat over the gems because then they lose all their shiny, which is weird because top coat makes everything shiny, but there you go.
But not with those.
Not with those. Oh, is it silicone tool? No, kind of.
I got a very rare wheel.
Have you finished your match now?
Yeah.
Have you told them that food's ready?
He did shout up.
Food's ready.
He did shout up, but that's not
Food's
quite the
ready.
same thing.
Food's ready.
Come down and feast, children.
Nom 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 nom. Do not
Okay,
feast on
this one
children.
No.
I think I'm having a chat with one of Emma's friends about that.
Who did that then?
It's very
This is
weird.
Adult plates. These are little kid plates.
I'm not liking that.
Okay.
Change that. So
We're-
I'm now
we're getting
distracted
somewhere.
because all I can hear is everything else going on in the background. So I'm just going to pause this. Right, so I'm not going to go with the gems because I don't actually like them and I just want to leave it as it is. So
Yep.
that's what I'm going to do. So we are just going to top coat over the top of these. Really, Kat? Really? I just got everybody else to be quiet because I was like, look, I have nearly finished these. Can we just shush it and let me get it done?
And then the cat started.
And now,
Fuss that cat. now.
don't move your hand.
Sorry. Top coat. Do I like top coat? I do.
Top coat makes shiny. My hand is all sticky.
Yeah, chi gel.
Yeah.
I think this is our quickest ever set.
That's because you didn't give me a crap.
No.
Only one nail was crap.
Yeah.
Also new bits I think help because I got the product off quickly.
Yeah.
I'll just nudge that one. Typical.
Shiny, 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 shiny.
Oh yeah, I do have 2 people to get through, so.
Yeah.
I need to order more top coat, I think.
You're getting near the bottom of the what's it.
Yeah, I want all of them though.
All of them?
Yeah, I've got a few different bottles of
Yeah,
top
because
coat.
normally you use like a white
Blub.
one, don't you? It's a white bottle. Not a white top coat, obviously, but a white bottle.
Nope. Never.
It's like Model 1 or something it says on it.
Yeah, okay, it's got a white label on it, but it's a black bottle.
Oh, okay. I do remember.
See what I mean? Look, look. What the hell? Bend the finger.
Down them.
I cannot. It is defeating me.
Don't you be taking the mickey out of her. We got you next. I bet you anything you ain't gonna bend your finger either.
Well, I don't know when to bend my finger, but Mum does this mostly every fortnight. So she should know, but I have it once or twice a year. So therefore I have an excuse.
Oh, she's lining herself up already if you're sitting.
Yeah.
In my defence, Your Honour.
Yeah. I mean, she's right, but still.
Shh. I'm not supposed to tell her that. Jeez, come on.
I don't think she is right.
Yeah. It's much more fun. Do you want to move that other hand out?
No, because I'm leaning this hand on it, and if I try and move, you're going to splurge top coat everywhere.
Splurge.
And that's a bad thing.
Right, in the lamp. Woohoo! And she's done.
Shiny!
Ta-da! Right, that's us done for this time. We shall catch you again.
In a few weeks, when we'll both be rested and wonderful, and everything will be perfect. And you'll have been on holiday and everything will be brilliant again.
Okay, Mary Poppins. Right, see you in the next one.